Welcome back everyone, this is SweetBattlescars again, and I am back with another unboxing video. Today I've got a brand new set of the Dragon Ball Z Dragon Ball capsules. And as you guys can expect, we got a set of new figures, all from the Dragon Ball Z universe in this set. And of course it comes with an extra little figure that you put together from parts that come in each little sphere. So if you were buying these separately in Japan, of course that would be an incentive to collect them all and put that little extra figure together. But since I imported this set, it comes in this nice little box, and you guys can see the top of it here with the Dragon Ball Capsule Returns logo on it. And here we have this little flap. You would stand this up and in a display form in a store. And of course these are sold separately in Japan, but of course these are available for importing for anyone who is interested. So on the side of the box we've got the figures that are in this set. We got Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 3 Goku as well. We have Vegito fighting Majin Buu in the back there, tiny little Majin Buu. We have Goku and Piccolo attempting a fusion. We have Mr. Satan and Majin Buu there. Mr. Satan giving Majin Buu a bath. We've got Majin Buu again here with Goku and Vegeta when they get swallowed, or when they go into his body. Not swallowed. They didn't get swallowed, but they did get swallowed on purpose. And then we have Majin Vegeta there with oh, is that a close-up of Majin Buu? Yes, that's what it seems. So we've got the other side of the box here with a nice close-up of Goku and Piccolo attempting a fusion. The back of the box, not really much to see. And we've got another figure here. Is this the extra figure? Yeah, I didn't see that one in the front there. So I believe these are the figures that are included in the set. And then of course each little capsule comes with an extra piece. And those extra pieces will make this little scenario here with Dabura and Babidi with one of the soldiers. I forget what those guys' names are, but this is Babidi and Dabura there. Am I pronouncing that right? Babidi, I think. Babidi and Dabura. It's been so long since I've seen those episodes that I can't remember, but I think those are their names. If not, I'll just write the correction in a little annotation or something. But let's open them up, and of course I really love the presentation of these figures. They come nicely packed in their individual dragon spheres or Dragon Balls. And of course you get every little star on it. Got the 4-star, got the 3-star, the 2-star, the 1-star, 5-star there. Oh no, sorry, this is the 5-star, 6-star there, and 7-star. So let's go in order here, and let's do number 1 first. And we're gonna get right to the unboxing, and these are fairly easy to open. You just peel that off. Nice little plastic there. I'm gonna leave this in the background. I'm gonna move my camera at a slight different angle so we can see the figure a little better. So in this figure, in this sphere, or Dragon Ball, let's just call them Dragon Balls because that's what they're supposed to be. It looks like we've got Majin Vegeta here being all evil and stuff. So his outfit is a little weird. The color is almost black, and as you guys remember, his outfit is a dark blue color. But I guess maybe it's just the lighting effects. Maybe that's why they gave him a darker color for his clothing. But okay, so let's see, how do we put this together? Do we have any instructions for this one? No, we don't. So we just we're left to figure it out. And Vegeta should go in like so. The blast. Oops. Well, you know what? Sorry. Let's just look at the actual figure. There's the figure there. So Vegeta goes on this floor, actually. Sorry about that. I was getting a little confused. This is actually the extra piece for Dabura and Babidi. So you guys can see there that that's the piece where they're standing. Right there. So that was a complete miss on my part. So this is the extra piece for Babidi and Dabura. Wasn't paying attention, so we'll leave that on the side here, and we'll just leave we'll just put Vegeta together here, Majin Vegeta. So there we go. It's very simple. I was getting confused with the pieces, that's why I couldn't put it together. But there is Majin Vegeta. Let's give it a little close up. You guys can see that the paint job is done okay. I mean, of course, you can expect these to be you know, painted in a matter that is passable. These are hand painted individually, so no two pieces will be exactly the same. And considering the fact that they are hand painted, they look pretty good. I mean, I see some smears there where the lines aren't too clean on his shoulder there, but again, nothing really too major, so not a big complaint. But there is Majin Vegeta, and again, the color on his outfit's a little off, but I think it's just that that's the color that they've given him with the lighting, perhaps. But I mean, he is outside in broad daylight, so I would have expected his outfit to be a little bluer. It's a little too dark for my taste, but anyway, it still looks nice, presentable. Of course, the casting, the sculpt is very nice. So we're gonna go ahead and put them aside here. We're gonna put away our Dragon Ball back in the box. Alright, we're gonna do number 2. We're gonna leave the figures, try to leave them here off to the side. Maybe I'll remove the box. Yeah, there we go. We'll leave Majin Vegeta there. Move on to the next figure. I don't want this video to be too long, so you know, once I put the figures together, I might maybe try to move along a little faster here. Let's put this figure back. And it seems that this one is Mr. Satan, or Mr. Satan, I guess is what they call him in the English version. And he is giving Majin Buu a bath. So let's see here. Alright, this seems to be the piece that will go into Babidi's and Dabura's diorama, so we'll put that aside. And we'll get our Majin Buu here. Let's see. Let's look at the picture again. So yeah. So Majin Buu probably goes like this. Alright, it's a little snug, but that's good. This figure will sit on it very securely. So very snug joint there. There is our connection. And Mr. Satan will just go on the back like so. And oh, his hands do actually connect into Majin Buu, so you guys can see the little peg there. It will just slide in there like so. And yeah, there you go. Nice little diorama there with Mr. Satan, Mr. Satan, giving Majin Buu a bath. So, which I really like these scenarios. They're very whimsical, very light-hearted, very nicely put together. I really enjoy these little dioramas. I really think they do capture Dragon Ball's more light-hearted side. Of course, we get caught up in the awesome, badass figures of Super Saiyans and Goku and Trunks and whatnot, and we forget that Dragon Ball has a much more lighthearted side here as well. So we get a little peek of that in these figures. So we'll leave Majin Buu and Mr. Satan on the side there, and move on to star number 3. Of course, we've got our extra pieces there for the extra figure. And let's put this sphere back in the box so it doesn't take up too much space. Oh, and ooh, this is a good one, guys. We've got Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And I believe this tiny little piece here is the extra piece for the Babidi diorama, so we'll set that aside there. Oh, and Goku gets a nice translucent plastic here. I can see it already. Take a look at that. very nice base for this. This might be the centerpiece of this set here. You guys can see that this plastic is clear. You can see through it. It's nice clear resin, and you guys can see here the rays of energy, kind of the energy radiating from the ground, and the ground's very nicely painted too. You guys can see a close-up of that there. I'll turn it slowly so you guys can appreciate the details on this base. Very nice. I'm really happy with this base. So we're gonna put Goku together now. Get him out of this bag, and he comes with yeah, these little pieces here for his energy, little energy things that are radiating from his body, so have to put those together as well. So he assembles very easily. Just the neck, the head is the only thing that's apart. And of course you guys can see that there is a lot of mass here in his hair, so you just pop the head on the body, and there is our Goku figure. And this one, I can tell you that they paid a lot more attention to this figure than they did the Majin Vegeta, unfortunately. But I mean, fortunately at the same time, this one here is very nicely painted. Not only do we have very clean lines, very consistent clean lines throughout the body, but we have nice shading here. They've done some airbrush on his pants, on his clothing. So if I let my camera focus there, you guys can see that nice airbrush there on his pants and on the rest of his clothing. His hair is done in a very flat yellow, which looks very nice. And of course his face has been detailed. You guys can see his eyes there, his hands, his arms, everything. His boots are nicely painted. This figure is just fantastic. So we're gonna put him on the base here, and it's very snug. You guys can probably hear the plastic kind of rubbing in there. And there is Goku. Very awesome little figure. I'm really happy with that one. Let's take these out and add the little energy effects on the figure. These are very nicely packaged. You guys can see that they come in their individual little bags with cardboard in them. So I guess to avoid any bending and warping that could happen during transit. And that's, I think, is that it? Yeah, we get 4 pieces. So since we have no instructions, I'm gonna have to guess which one goes where. So I am guessing that it's finally put together, and there is Goku. And I gotta say, this is probably I mean, I don't want to judge too rapidly, but it might be the best piece in this set. So Super Saiyan 3 Goku, we'll leave him right here. And now let's move on to number 4. Remove some of this stuff from the table, will give us enough room. And sphere number 4. And oh, in this sphere we've got Piccolo and Goku. And we've also got Dabura. So we got those 2 pieces there. We've got Piccolo and Goku, their upper bodies. Their legs. And then we've got Dabura. In here as well. So there's Dabura. I guess we can put them together now. Snaps very easily. And we're gonna save them for later, for when we put the other diorama together. So there's Dabura. Let's set him aside. And looks like this base just goes together like so. And which side is it? I guess it's this side, and so Piccolo should probably go on this side here. Yep, there go the legs. Here go Goku's legs. There you go, both legs put together, and then the upper bodies slide in like so. And Goku came off, but he can just snap right in there. And these pieces are very flexible, so you guys can kind of flex them around so that they fit together properly. And this one was a pinch. There is Goku and Piccolo attempting a fusion. Of course, we never get to see what that fusion would look like in the series. Or did we? I don't remember. No, I think they might have succeeded, but I think this is when they were actually teaching Gotenks and Trunks to fuse. I can't remember. Like I said, it's been so long. They're either teaching the kids they're either teaching Gotenks and Trunks to fuse, or they're attempting a fusion, because I think originally Goku was supposed to fuse with Gohan, right? But Gohan wasn't around, so he actually want to try with Piccolo. I don't know. So just the point is, this happened in this series, and I think I want to say that they're actually teaching Gotenks and Trunks to fuse. That's probably what happened. I don't think he ever intended to fuse with Piccolo. Anyway, we'll leave that up for another day. That discussion for another day. It's I guess it's not that difficult to just revisit some of the episodes. And of course, this is much later in the series. This is in the Majin Buu saga, and Goku is dead. He has this little halo here, and this figure is nicely painted again. It's of course, they didn't pay as much attention as they did with the Goku Super Saiyan 3 here. I really think this is the centerpiece. This one is just flawless, and these other pieces are a little, they're a little more rugged. The paint job isn't as finely tuned as the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but again, it's still a nice figure. It's a very nice little diorama. So there is Goku and Piccolo attempting or teaching to fuse. So we're gonna go forward and do star number 5, or the number, sorry, the number 5 Dragon Ball. Take out the figure, Dragon Ball back, and ooh, another pretty good one. Got Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Was I calling Gotenks? Yeah, his name is Goten. And this guy is Gotenks. I think some people call him Gotrunks, but I think it's actually Gotenks. And oh, they come with Babidi himself. I'm gonna show him to you right now. So here is Babidi, and we're gonna set him aside for the other little diorama. So, and this is also part of Babidi's diorama, I think. So yeah, we're gonna leave this aside. And Gotenks is very easy. Goes on very easy. It's very easy to assemble. It just kind of goes, neck and head go together, and then he goes on his base like so. So he doesn't have any little energy waves like Goku does, and so it's a very easy assembly. And again, a nice figure, but again, like the rest of them, the paint job is, I think, just okay. I mean, they're nicely painted, but I'm sorry, I have to keep comparing it. Nothing like Goku. You guys can see the difference in paint here. Even the hair is very different. This is more of a golden yellowy color, which I really like this flat yellow a lot better. You guys can see the difference in the paint job and the clothing. There is no airbrushing on this guy whatsoever, and there is on Goku. So, again, just some comparisons, but yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is definitely the centerpiece of this series, and the other figures, I guess, just kind of take a place in the background, but they're nice nonetheless. Very nicely sculpted. The paint job is done okay, again, considering the fact that they've been painted by hand. So very nice Gotenks figure. Now that I think about it, I don't think I have any Gotenks figures. So I think I have one of the old Gotenks figures from the 90s, but I don't think I've gotten any new ones since then. So nice to have another Gotenks figure. We're gonna put them aside, and we're almost done here. We're down to Dragon Ball number 6. And this video is getting a little too long, but I think that's gonna be okay. Won't be too long. Alright, we've got Vegito in the mix now. We've got this little stage here, and the little clouds. More clouds. We've got the energy blast, it seems, with the little lung part there. We got Vegito's upper body, his lower body, and then you guys are gonna, this is hilarious, a tiny little Majin Buu figure. You guys can barely see him. Let me see if I can take him out. So yeah, this goes at the end of the diorama. You guys can see how tiny he is. That's a tiny Majin Buu there. So we're gonna leave him here. And then he comes with an extra piece for the Babidi diorama. And he comes with a tiny little piece actually. He comes with the little soldier. One of Babidi's soldiers. So the camera isn't focusing, so I can show it to you guys. Come on, focus. Focus, there it is. You guys can see the little soldier there. So he's tiny, and he goes along with Babidi. So let's put Vegito together, and of course this is the fusion between Goku and Vegeta. So he comes together very easily. The torso and the legs snap together like so. This guy, his hand here. Yeah, so he's got this extra hand, and I guess you can have the blast and the hand on at the same time. So yeah, he's got his little hand there for the blast effect, and of course the base comes together like so. Bunch of little clouds there, and Vegito attaches to the end of the base like so, on the side of the cloud, right there. So he's kind of floating in the air. And we've got his energy blast here. And it's actually a little warped. I think you know, when they put it in the sphere, it got a little warped. So I think, you know, this is nothing that a little bit of hot water can't fix. So I guess if you run hot water on it and you kind of warp it back to place, it'll warp. You can bend it back to its original place. And so I'll probably do that later. Majin Buu goes on the base in a really weird way. I think where's the connection for it? Oh, I guess he doesn't actually attach to the base, but he attaches to the blast, because he does have a hole in his belly. I don't know if you guys can see it. The camera, come on, focus. The camera should be able to pick it up. Focus. Yeah, this is always a struggle. Let's take Vegito out of the picture. Anyway, it's blurry, but you guys can kind of see that he has a little hole there. So the base will actually go in his body, like so. So you guys can see that it pierces him. Stupid camera is not focusing. Come on, let's get these figures out of the way here. Okay, that might be better. There we go. Finally focused. And so there, you guys can see that the blast actually pierces Majin Buu, and that's how he is attached to the rest of the diorama. So we're gonna leave him like that. And Vegito's hand actually can hold the blast, so you have to take his hand off and put it in his body, into his arm, like so. And then the blast attaches to the rest of his body. And so of course you get the effect of Majin Buu getting blasted through the air. So you guys can see here that there's Vegito's arm blasting out an energy wave, and then there is Majin Buu just being pierced by the blast. So of course he's tiny because he is. You want to give it the effect of a distance. So there is the Majin Buu getting blasted far away. So there is this little diorama. So we're gonna set it aside, and I guess I'll probably play it like that. So I'll put Vegito's hand in the sphere so I don't lose that. And last but not least, we've got Dragon Ball number 7, and of course we are towards the end here. And this is our Majin Buu with Goku and Vegeta in his belly. So there is our base with a tiny Goku and a tiny Vegeta. The rest of the base, and this piece only comes with a tiny little piece of I guess land and some mountain formations for Babidi. For the Babidi diorama, so you guys can see it there. So we're gonna set that aside there, and this one should come together like so. So let me show you tiny little Goku and Vegeta first. There is Goku and Vegeta on the base inside Majin Buu's belly. You guys can see that they look pretty nice, even though that they are tiny. They are nicely painted. There you can barely see their eyes. You can see Goku's eyes there. They're just 2 black dots. So that's what our heroes look like in this piece. And how does this go together? Let's see here. I guess like no, the figures have to fit inside. So there we go. Gotta make sure that everything is snapping into place. There you go. We can see the 2 mechanical joints here, and that's what the front looks like, with Goku and Vegeta kind of getting a corner there, or I don't know if they're cornered, but they've been discovered by Majin Buu, and so Majin Buu attaches to the base like so, and he's kind of emerging from his own flesh. Of course, this is a much smaller version of him inside his body, so it's a very nice one, and I like how this one is painted as well. Some nice airbrushing on the back for Majin Buu here, airbrushing on his face there, and on his torso, on his belly, and some very nice airbrushing on the base itself with the purple and pink kind of flowing around there. You guys can see it in there, and then of course the rest of the details like Goku and Vegeta have been painted by hand. And it's a very nice piece. I like it. I like it very much. I like how they kind of get creative with creating these little dioramas from the Dragon Ball Z series. So very nice figure. So we're gonna set it aside there, and that is it for these spheres. So we're gonna get rid of this box, set it aside there, and we're gonna bring in all our figures with our centerpiece here, Super Saiyan Goku 3, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And we're gonna put the Babidi and Dabura diorama, so I'm sure the base just kind of the base attaches on the ground like so, very easily. We've got this extra piece of land here, or wait, this one goes here probably. Let's see. Yeah, this one goes here. So we got a nice little mountain formation there. And then the other one goes on the other side. like so. Nothing too complicated. So we've got our nice little mountain formations there. The base fell, so you just put it back together. And then of course we've got little tiny slots here for our soldier. Little bad guy there. Uh-oh. Base keeps falling off. Okay, there we go. So there's our base and our little soldier there. Now that my camera focus, you guys can see him there. And I guess, where did this go into? Huh. Oh, this is part of Bavity, so Bavity's holding his little instrument here. I forget what this thing is called. It's a little device to absorb energy. So there he is, he's holding his little instrument. And he sits on the base. Like so, very easily. And actually looks rather nice there on his little base. And he's very nicely painted too. They went, he's got some very nice airbrushing on his cape too, and on his head and on his skin. So they actually paid a lot of attention to him too. So I really like the way he's painted. And of course Dabura is the last piece of this puzzle. So Dabura, I keep calling him Dabura. I think it's more like Dabura. So Dabura goes on the base like so, and there is the extra diorama for our set of Dragon Ball capsules. So this is another very nice highlight in the series. Is this piece here is very nicely painted. Again, I really like the details on Babidi, and you know, on Dabura, not too bad either. So very nice, very nicely painted figures on here. So very happy to have this in my collection. So now that we've got everything, I guess we can move our camera a little closer so we can admire the figures. Here is our centerpiece, and I guess this one is also a centerpiece. We got Vegito here. We got Super Saiyan Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Majin Vegeta, Majin Buu with Goku and Vegeta inside his belly, Piccolo and Goku fusing, or attempting a fusion, and then Mr. Satan and Majin Buu getting a bath here. So very nice set of figures. I really like the Dragon Ball capsules. Every time they release a new set, I jump on it. You know, I really like this set of figures, and I really like how detailed they are despite their size. They're very small, but they're very nicely detailed, and they look great. They're gonna look great on my shelf, and they don't really take up too much room, so that's a plus. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It got a little too long there, but I think I'll leave it. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. That really goes a long way. And if you guys would like to see more, of course, let me know in the comment section below. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video again, and I'll see you guys on the next one.